Why do bodybuilders make excellent taxi drivers? Because they love to give people lifts. With their abs. Happy Thursday. Welcome to the stream, my friends. Welcome to Battletoads. I hope you are well. Thank you very much for being here. Sir Rack of Lamb is first in chat tonight, followed extremely closely by Dead Zergling. Thank you both for being here and for your enthusiasm, my friends. Photo finish, as Sir Rack of Lamb says. Indeed it was. Indeed it was. If the chat weren't arranged vertically, it would have been impossible to tell. Game and Fit, welcome in. Pleasure to have you with us as well, of course. Got the flows with the tube up my nose. Alright, I hope that's working well for you. I hope that's going to get you what you need, my friend. Zergling says, I'm rather vexed looking for some old project files. Can't seem to find them anywhere. Hoping the flash drive backups in my underwear drawer have something. I feel your pain, Dead Zergling. I'm so terribly disorganized, and it drives me absolutely crazy when I can't find something. And because I'm so disorganized, it happens all the time. Welcome in, Mile High Rule. Happy to have you here. Proudly fourth in chat tonight. My brother spilled coffee on his computer today. Zarak of Lamb says it is completely fried. Almost set my house on fire. Oh my goodness. Hope he had backups. No damage aside from the popped breakers and his computer. Nothing was backed up, lost 8 years of stuff, according to him. That's terrible, Sir Rack of Lamb. I'm sorry to hear that. Zergling says, my really important stuff I usually back up on a cloud or two, flash drives, portable hard disk. Thank you for the wheel, Sir Rack of Lamb. We'll spin that momentarily. When I'm in project mode really pushing, make a backup daily. Not sure if he's going to have digital forensics take a look. Don't talk all that much. I'm sorry to hear that too, Sir Rack of Lamb. Very good of you to help him out, though, even if that is the case. We can't be friends anymore, Zergling says. You know that last part of the joke? I hadn't actually intended to tell. The abs part, but Jelly kind of insisted on it, so... So I'm gonna point the finger at her, which means I've got 3 pointing back at me. I think my pH test has gone according to plan, Game and Fit says, so I'm going to call it mission accomplished. Know for sure once I hear the results. Right on. Fingers crossed for you, my friend. Let's give a spin of this wheel. The wheel has been updated. I mean, not since the last update, but if you Haven't been here for a few days. It's now got well, you can use the command wheel to see what it's got. It's got some hotter sauces and some sunflower seeds are the really new things. And I'm gonna spin it and see what we get. That backward spin at the end. Did you see what happened? It almost landed. It almost landed on something new. We got robbed. So the blue square is still the mild habanero sauce. So let me find a cracker. And we'll try that out. It's still probably going to be kind of spicy to me. I just had, I was going to say I had breakfast for dinner, but that's misleading. Because usually when I say that, I mean I had traditional breakfast foods for dinner. But what I mean is I had my breakfast for dinner, which is I eat my breakfast. My daily breakfast is nuts, fruit, and milk. So I had almonds and fruit, a tangelo and a banana, and milk for dinner. So my baseline for spice is set very, very low at the present moment. Ban the wheel, Mile Hyrule says. It is a bit rude how it treated us like that. These are Marie Sharps. This is mild habanero pepper sauce. I'll load it up very generously and enjoy. That's what I was afraid of. Yeah, that's got a little bit of a kick to it. It's not burning that bad, but it's not sitting very comfortably in my stomach. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. That looked like a bit much. Well, you know, I like when the sauce is kind of thick so that I can like really pile it on. But yeah, I didn't want to spill it all over myself. I would greatly appreciate the format button not being right next to the eject button on the flash drive menu. Oh my goodness. One of your backups looking promising, right on. My breakfast is similar: pear, apple, banana for breakfast, black beans for lunch, chicken and veggies for dinner, almonds throughout the day as a snack. And that's like, you do that every day, Game and Fit? Like that's like a regimen, or that was just for today? I tend to have 2 meals a day. I have a breakfast and I have a dinner. And breakfast is almost always nuts, fruit, milk. Sometimes I'll do yogurt instead of milk, and you know, there are some variations, but that's pretty typical for me. Like, almost every day. And then dinner is just kind of whatever. I usually get into a mode where I have the same meal for dinner like 4 or 5 nights in a row, and then I switch it up. I don't really get tired of the same thing very easily. If it's something I like, I can have it for dinner a lot of times in a row. I don't know where to put my coffee. You're on a weight loss mission, so every day. Alright, right on. Hope that continues to work for you and you're able to stick with it. Redo the spin and have a little less of the sauce, Sir Rack of Lamb says. You're not going to get me that easily. Did the mixing the cat food ruse work? I haven't gotten around to that Mile High Roll. They're still just putting up with the new stuff. I think they don't like it because it's supposed to be like a healthy cat food or something. It would be hilarious if mixing the cat food didn't work and Frownie had to eat cat food multiple times a week instead. I mean, here's the thing. They've got to eat it because that's the food I'm giving them. So, like, they do eat it eventually. They're just not in a hurry to eat it. But they will eat it. Because usually their bowls would be clean within about an hour. And now, they're usually clean within about 3 or 4. Not near your computer, that's where you put your coffee. Well, see, that actually put, like, a terror in my heart. That story from Sir Rack of Lamb, because I do have coffee on my table with my computer every night. Pick up the wrong controller? Oh, that's not plugged in. No wonder I can't press any buttons. My controller's not plugged in. Sorry if that sounds terrible. I'm bumping and scraping the microphone stand. The cats switch their food with mine when I'm not looking. I had a fantastic thrift store score today. Posted in the Discord. One of the best I've had in a long time. Oh, I haven't seen that yet, Sir Rack of Lamb. Thank you for sharing. I'm sure that I'm going to be green with envy. No wonder Frownie could never beat level 11. His controller is never plugged in. I got pretty far. I got pretty far for playing without a controller. So, for anyone who may not know, if you're lurking out there and you haven't been around, Battletoads. I've never beaten this game. I'm on a quest to do it for the first time. I've played it a lot. A lot. We've had, like, between 30 and 40 nights on the stream where I've played Battletoads. And, I can pretty reliably make it up to stage 11, the Klinger Winger, but I'm no good at beating it. But I have a little bit of optimism tonight. I'm feeling good. Even if it goes poorly, and it undoubtedly will, I'm gonna try and keep my positive spirit tonight. Oh. Getting off to a rough start, though. Oh no, I'm gonna lose a life. I think we're okay. No, we're not okay. The screen didn't scroll. I knew I wasn't okay because the screen didn't scroll. There we go. Perfect. It's like nothing bad ever happened. Rarest game was worth almost $100. Loose disc. I'm out of new controllers to try. It seems the first controller that I started with, and the last one, which is the one I'm still using, were the best of the two. But I think that's probably for factors unrelated to the controllers. I think this whole experiment has been a farce from the beginning. Nice! I got a 1-up and I didn't get my wires snipped. Ah! Robot's gonna take my 1-up away from me. Oh, we're playing Battletoads and the Lost Levels tonight, my friends. And the Lost Levels is going to be the Game Boy Color version, included with Super Mario Bros. Deluxe. It's the last thing I have left to do on that game, and I'm not looking forward to it. I'm kind of looking forward to it, but Super Mario Bros. Deluxe is exceedingly jank, and now I'm going to multiply that by playing the Lost Levels. I'm pretty sure I played through it before as a kid. Mario Bros. Deluxe is one of my childhood games. And I'm pretty sure that I completed the version of SMB1 and the Lost Levels that are included in it. I'm not sure what percentage of the challenges that I ever completed. I know I didn't do those ghost speedruns that we did. I know I'd never done those before because there's no way that I could forget that nightmare. Oh, I shouldn't have taken those guys out so early. Forgot. Hey, Dynamite, welcome in. What's good so far this run? No complaints yet. It got a little dicey on stage 1, but I recovered it. Hopefully your day has been treating you well, my friend. These guys can be farmed for points a lot more efficiently. No! Well. Because I can take them out in 2 hits, but if I hit them a couple extra times, you know, I can get an extra 1,000 or 2 points. I wonder where most people play the turbo tunnel, if they keep their eyes on the toad or if they keep their eyes on the obstacles. I tend to watch the obstacles and watch the toad with my peripheral vision. There are a lot of places where the obstacles move so fast, though, that I'm not really watching anything. It's like I'm just staring at the TV with my eyes defocused, because I really don't see anything when it's going super fast. Like that part right there where it gets really fast at the end, I'm not really watching anything. I'm not really looking at anything in particular. I'm kind of just moving the D-pad in rhythm and hoping that I don't collide with anything. It all moves too fast to see what I'm doing anyway. So, we're doing pretty good. I think I've only lost 1 life so far. No, yes, I just wanted to throw that ice cube away. It didn't want to go so easily. You're probably seeing double. I have 2 guns, 1 for each of you. I don't recognize the quote, but it's still amusing. My nose is running. I don't know why it's in such a hurry. First night in a long while that I don't have a hoodie on during the stream, and it's not because it's warmer down here, it's just because I forgot, so I'm probably gonna have to excuse myself and retrieve that at some point. For now, I've got my coffee keeping me warm, so I'm alright. What am I doing? I was trying... I lost my mind. I was trying to throw the ice cube at the snowman instead of the wall over here. I don't know what I was thinking. Guess I was thinking I'd like to lose a second life, because I am now in peril. I'm not actually able to cross my eyes. I don't know how people do it. I don't know why I was always waiting for that guy to throw 2 snowballs. I was fighting that guy so inefficiently for so long. No! 2 deaths. That's a shame. That one shouldn't have happened. No, I missed out on all those points. A lot of a lot of small things are going wrong now. Look, I grabbed the bottom surfboard. I always take the top surfboard. I actually remember to grab the bottom one for a change. Now the entire run is going to be completely different. No, it's not different at all. Yeah, this is the first run tonight, Dynamite. We'll probably do 2 runs. I don't think I'm gonna have time for 3, so we'll probably just do 2. I probably don't really have time for 2 if I want to do all of the lost levels, which I do, but I can't just do 1 run. Whenever I have a good first run, though, my second run is always garbage. It's always diminishing returns. No comment. Yes, comment. I can't help myself. How could I do that? How could I do something so incredibly dumb? Just walk off the edge. That's why I always take the top surfboard, so stuff like that doesn't happen. Ugh. Three deaths. Hey cows, welcome in. Happy Thursday to you, my friend. Welcome back to the never-ending Battletoads playthrough. What do you think the record is for most time spent playing a video game without beating it? And how close do you think I am to it with Battletoads now? No! I can't grab any food! No! Bogus. I got robbed there. Doesn't matter though. Doesn't matter though. Everything here is a one-hit kill. Come on, let's have a nice flight. No! Ah, I thought I was done with the ones from the top. I lost count. 1... 2... 3... 4. This should be it. Goodness. I got real lucky there. Frownie's eating slower than his cats. Why the flies got away from me. Series has been criminally ignored and underutilized for whatever reason. It's plain goofy that Battletoads isn't more than it is. I'm not really surprised there isn't more Battletoads out there. Actually, I would say I'm surprised there is as much Battletoads as there is. Right? Because yeah, I mean, there are. There's the Genesis game, there are 2 Game Boy games. There's Battletoads and Double Dragons Double Dragon on like 3 platforms. Battle Maniacs on at least the Super Nintendo. It's a lot of games. I mean, a lot of them are the same game, but I know they made that newer one. You know, you have to keep in mind that the overwhelming majority of people don't really like difficult games. So there's not a huge audience of people that would appreciate this game. And if the other ones, you know, in the Battletoads universe are like it, then Can only make so much stuff about being stuck on the turbo tunnel. Correct. I would attempt once or twice, Cow says, and then cry and never play or buy Battletoads ever again. Yeah, see, I think that would be most people's approach. I mean, that would have been my approach once upon a time. Like, if I had rented this game as a kid, I would have played it. I would have played it once as a rental, and then never played it or thought of playing it ever again, probably. Well, I mean, I would, you know, now, but never again in my childhood. I didn't like brutally hard games as a kid. It's entertaining to watch when I'm not the one doing the suffering, Chaos says. Well, I'm incredibly grateful for that, because it would be horrific to have to go through all this alone. Playing Battletoads tonight and tomorrow, but if I'm not making any progress on the Klinger Winger by the end of tomorrow's Battletoads, then I'm probably going to take a week or two off from the game and give myself some time to reset before we go on another little marathon grind with it. I'll work on something different. A Streaming Fist, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Oh my goodness. Please. Please stop. That wasn't even the last hit? My goodness. A lot of people don't get how much $1 billion is. For perspective, imagine $1. $1 billion is as big as 1 billion of those. That doesn't seem very big. I just mean, it was a unique set of characters, and a legit idea deserving of more content, Dynamite says. Didn't all have to be difficult. If James Pond can get multiple games, certainly Battletoads should have gotten a few more. I've heard of James Pond. I did not know it got more than one game. What is it with these fighting frogs and running away from circles? Yeah. Yeah, there's a whole lot of our time spent running away from circles. Snowballs and gears and lollipops. I don't usually bother fighting that second shark. I usually just try and swim around him, but I think I'm going to try and fight him more often. So we're gonna play 50 video games included again next week. I do have to say though, I'm kind of disappointed with the last game that we played. The last game we played on it turned out to be a terrible Battleship clone, and I'm pretty disappointed with it. But we're gonna pick it up again next week, and yeah, the Battleship game is the worst game we've come across so far, but I do want to forgive it just a little bit, because it did have an ending and I was able to reach it, which makes me think more fondly of it by default. Why are you disappointed you cheesed it to no end, Budafinger says. Welcome in. Well, I mean, it was just so tedious. The whoops all edges strat. It was so tedious. It took like, what, 2 hours to play through that? What is your favorite egg? Do you even have to ask, Mile High Rule? My favorite egg is Chompy McBiteface from Dark Souls. Has to be. That's the egg I spent the most time with. I'm sure 50 video games included won't let you down any more than Battleship. I believe in 50 video games included with my whole heart, Cow says. It wasn't, well, you know, Budafingers did put it into a better perspective. I did kind of get to cheese my way through the game. So, I do have to be a little bit happy about that. But it was just so tedious. If we make it, if all 49 games, on that have an ending and we reach the end in all of them, and Fish Story is the only one I'm unable to reach the ending of, I may lose my mind. those ducks are brutal. They're tougher than that 10-foot tall assault rifle ninja. Fish Story, yeah, it's one of the games on 50 Video Games Included. It's the only one I haven't been able to reach the ending of. I don't know if it has an ending. I played like 20-something levels, and it never ended. But it was just repeating the same thing again and again and again. Like, the levels weren't ever changing. So, that's why, like, I mean, at some point, the game has to crash and end, right? It can't count upward forever. Like, it has to crash or roll over or something, but the counter. But I couldn't make it happen. I knew I was dead. You've spent more time trying to have fun with less, like Scooby. Was Scooby really less of a game? It was more agony, but I think it was also more game. It's hard to calculate. It's hard to do the math on things like that. No, I missed my spot. The first couple rats are super forgiving. Poison gas every time. If you actually meant what is my favorite egg to eat, Mile High Roll, I think I've only ever had chicken eggs. And I either like a hard scramble topped with a hot sauce, or a very runny sunny side up over toast. Hard-boiled eggs are okay too. I don't bother to make them very often, but they're alright to eat. My favorite egg is definitely duck egg, Zergling says. I've never had a duck egg. I don't understand what's happening here, but these rats really mean business. Just gotta be fast. Lace up your pointy red and white sneakers and go, go, go. Punching that guy in the back of the head every now and then helps too. Dinosaur eggs. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't think about that. So the rat is racing me. I'm racing the rat to the bomb so I can defuse the bomb. The rat is racing me to the bomb so the rat can detonate the bomb, blowing up itself in the process. Battletoads is indeed a mysterious game. And the boss waits down here in case the expendable rat messes up. The boss is so disinterested in fighting me. I'm not even sure this guy is a boss. I think he's just someone who was hanging out in the wrong place at the wrong time. And then I showed up and started bullying him. I think this guy was here in the building on completely unrelated business. Like, he was just, like, looking for an ATM or something. Alright, guess what? This was the 90s. He's probably looking for a payphone. He's looking for the top hat guy from Contra. That's right. If you weren't here, I beat Contra Hardcore last night. I found a secret ending. I haven't even found a real ending, and I found a secret ending. It was amazing. I got close. I think I'm real close to beating Hardcore now. I made it to what I think is going to be the last boss. At least on the one path that I've been sticking to, so I'm feeling good. We might play that again tomorrow night. That's what I'm leaning toward playing. Guy's picking his wife up at the airport. Oh, welcome in, Conga. Thank you for being here, my friend. It's not even brutality squared, it's at least brutality cubed. You make a good point. The rats do seem to be kind of invincible. Worst case for him, he has to fight a frog. Doesn't sound like a good plan. I've got a Bill and Ted's Retro Bundle on Switch, but I can't convince myself to buy it. Game & Fit says, game is too jank for my taste, the NES one anyway. Don't you have, like, every Switch game, though? Game & Fit? How could you not add it to your collection? I don't understand. Yo, OG to you too, Jay. Welcome in. I'm so glad you grinded out that baby carriage, Buddhafinger says. Me too, me too. I'm glad I stuck to that path because I was thinking about abandoning it and coming back later. I'm so glad that I stuck with it. Yeah, I found the Jurassic Time Warp ending. That's the only ending I've found. The rats are the black box of this whole disaster. Back to this level. This is where it always ends. Jay says, you watched this level recently? I can't bring myself to do it. I can't bring myself to spoil what the level is like. Even though the price is less than $10. do get through this game with ease, thank you, Jay. I'm decent. I'm pretty decent at the first 10 levels. I don't run them flawlessly, but I get here and I just hit a wall. I've never experienced anything like it. Trouble is afoot. They should have just said the spiral thing after me from the start. I watched the new Bill and Ted a couple years ago, Konga says, and really enjoyed it. I haven't checked it out. I've actually only seen Bogus Journey, and I haven't even seen the whole movie. I've only seen it from about halfway forward. I've never seen the first one. Or the first part of the second one. Can't blame you. I was actually mad when I watched it. I don't know if I even want to play this game anymore, even though I've seen this game a few times now. Yeah, official cartridge, official NES, and controller, CRT television. I've got every advantage, and still, I completely fail every time. I don't know what is wrong with me. I'm just the worst. No! I was doing so good for a moment. Is it an official TV? That's where you got me. It's a bootleg CRT. That's why I fail. It looks good from the outside, but it's actually made from Lego inside. Oh, I've gotten so much farther than that, Jay. No. I tend to mess up on the up inputs, I think, more than anything. I don't know why that is, but it really seems to be the case. No. I mean, I mess up on other ones too, but I mess up really consistently with up inputs. I've got lots of controllers, Jay. I've tried 7 different controllers. This is one of the better of the... I've got 2 of them that are pretty good, and the other 5 don't seem to I had 2 of them that seemed to be really good, and 5 of them that seemed to not be very good. But, I mean, my process for testing them wasn't very scientific. But I've had trouble with ups on multiple controllers, so I know it's not the controller. It's gotta be me. There's something about up on the D-pad that is for some reason extra tricky. It's the game's fault. I hate everything. This level makes me so miserable. I'm always being robbed. I'm not interested in cheesing the level, Zergling. What would be the point? I would just be miserable. I'd feel worse than I do now. There's no point in making it to stage 11 or to stage 12 if I can't beat stage 11. Have you tried letting the ball go first? Gladly. I would gladly hang back and let the ball go first. It's all a lesson in politeness. That's what I get for being so ill-mannered all the time. I hate this game. Polite Toads doesn't run off the tongue as well. Let me have some more. I've got a bowl of grapes here is what I'm snacking on now. I'm gonna have a couple more grapes. You know what I'm gonna do? What I've got to do is I'm gonna time out. There's no way that I'm changing the button direction too early. I don't believe it. I've gotta be changing too late. I'm gonna time out the like perfect the timing of the perfect button changes. And I'm gonna compose a song where the lyrics are nothing but the directions and they change in time. And I'm gonna memorize it and I'm gonna sing it. I'm gonna mute the audio and I'm gonna sing that song so that I can use that to right, up, right, down. And it's just gonna be nothing but that. I'm never gonna clear it. I'm never gonna clear the stage. I have better odds of jumping to the moon than I do of clearing the stage. Welcome in, Master Tuesday, by the way. Happy Tuesday. I heard the best way to beat this level is to turn the console off. From the top. In my opinion, that's the best way to play rhythm games, is to listen to the map being played correctly. I support the song method, Cow says. The thing is, that, like, the changes, I'm sure the changes don't happen in a useful timing, so even if I did that, unless I compose a song at, like, $3,600 BPM, then there's no way to really line them up, right? I'm not gonna lie, I totally would have just hacked the game to beat that level by now. Well, I'm being encouraged to cheese it with a pause trick, and I just can't bring myself to do it like that. I don't know why these guys are getting the better of me every time I come through this neighborhood now. I used to be decent at handling those guys. Oh, it also hacked my game. Game and Fit says, hack it to pieces. I have a giant antique axe. It's rather tempting. It's about to turn into The Shining. There's enough snow outside. Cool, I don't usually get a one-up like that. That was very cool. There aren't enough exorcist gear in this game. I would never have imagined I would have found a game that I was worse at than Echo the Dolphin. Do you think there could exist a game out there that I'm worse at than Battletoads? Maybe Tasmania on the SNES. I don't have very high hopes about ever beating that one. That might be worse than Battletoads for me. Yes! Oh. I heard this game is programmed on top of an ancient burial ground. They relocated the headstones, but they didn't move the bodies. Was it a burial ground for circles? Is that why there are so many coming after you? Circle, officially the worst shape. F tier. I missed a jump. Curse your warty hides. It's weird that the levels have two different names. Like, the levels have one name on the map, and then they've got a different name on the bottom, under the map. I need to let a snowball hit me. I'm conducting an experiment. Just one. Just one. No, I said just one. Okay. So I knew the flies didn't give you points if you eat a fly. When you eat a fly, you don't get any points for it. But I thought that maybe that is just the case when your health is already full. I thought maybe if you had a piece of missing health and you ate a fly, you might get points, but you don't. It's fine. I'm okay with the fly not rewarding you points. It rewards your health. I mean, that's... It doesn't need to, you know... It makes sense, but I was curious. Though following along with the same logic, you could argue that, you know, defeating enemies shouldn't give you points because defeating the enemy already rewards you with the enemy being gone, so... I don't know. I don't know how well the logic of that actually tracks. Hey, Chozo Brain, welcome in. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. We are on run number 2 of Battletoads. Run number 1 went exactly how every run always goes. I had a couple moderately okay attempts at the Klinger Winger. There was nothing really good, but there were a couple that weren't as bad. Sadly, that's all I can realistically hope for, is something that's not as bad. No, let go of me. It didn't work. Is the camera lower down than it was last time? That's odd. That looked weird. Something was weird. See you later, loser. Ooh, I almost landed on that mine. That's what I get for messing around. Battletoad kind of has the same shape as Hitmonlee. I like Hitmonlee. He's one of my probably my favorite fighting type Pokemon. Yes, very, very trapezoidal with limbs. It's a good look. I'll get to that in a moment, Sir Rekkalam. I read the first part of that question there, and for some reason, now I can't stop reading it in like an infomercial voice inside of my head. Would you like to learn something that gains you nothing, no advantage, no points or life, does not help you at all unless your goal is to kill player 2 and make your sibling and or friend mad at you, and only applies to one level that you have already beaten? You may know it, I just may not have seen you do it. Yeah, sure, Sir Rack of Lamb. Fill me in. think my nonsense just cost me a life there. I wasn't really paying attention. That was really good. Well, thank you. I felt like I did all right. I felt like I did all right for somewhat sight reading it. Side effects may include hot dog fingers. That sounds like an awful side effect. You can fly the pigs in level 1. I did not know that. Hey, fly the pigs? You mean the guys that already fly, you can jump on them? Huh. Yeah, I don't think I've ever done that. That's an interesting bit of trivia. I might have to try it just to see what it's like. For only 3 easy payments of $29.99 secret wall meats, this info can be yours. What would the, like, alright, so, like, the 29 is dollars and the 99 are cents. So if wall meats are to dollars, as what are to cents? Like, what is the building block of the wall meat? Wall meats are measured by weight, perhaps, so 29.99 ounces of wall meat. No! I'm not usually so bad at that part. Either that or they let you take a bite out of the 30th wall meat before handing it over. Secret meats. They were the cause of many arguments and probably also why I never beat this game, Sir Lamb says. Boy, I could really go for like a big pot roast right now. That's what happens when you just have fruit for dinner. I'm gonna be daydreaming about meat for the rest of the stream. Jelly isn't feeling very well today. When she came home from work, she had to get in bed and take a nap. She's been feeling, I don't know, kind of achy and nauseous, she said. So I hope it's nothing serious, of course, but so she's been sleeping a lot, and I was just thinking, boy, it'd be nice if she got her appetite back. Like, if I went for a long stream and she got her appetite back by the time the stream is over, I could make a pot roast and wake her up with it. Wishing Jelly a speedy recovery, Cow says. Thank you. I will pass along your well wishes to her in the morning. And hot sauce to go with my pot roast. Oh, no. With my fruit. I've never put hot sauce on fruit before. I wonder what it would be like. You could probably put some on watermelon, right? Or blueberries. I think people put cayenne pepper on blueberries. Probably good on mango. Yeah, because mango habanero sauce is like a really common thing, right? People put mango in hot sauce all the time, so why not the other way around? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I like the way you think. I was just typing that, Sir Lamb says. That was awesome that he just kind of hung out there for a moment and I was able to wail on him a lot. I wish he'd do that more often. I wish he'd jump on me less often. That's the trick. That's how you have to juggle him. Just run into him. That was amazing. It only kind of barely worked, but it worked. I missed it. Do it again. I'm sure there will be lots of opportunities, Sir Rack of Lamb. I was really scared. I'm counting these tadpoles as being dangerous circles that chase you as well, because they're only dangerous when they are in circular shape. So, they go on the list. The list of deadly circles. The list of deadly circles sounds like something out of some Illuminati conspiracy theory type thing. I was thinking like a band. Ladies and gentlemen, Battletoad and the Deadly Circles. That's certainly more catchy. No, the 1-up despawned. Chills. I've got chills. I mean, it's a shame the 1-ups don't respawn so you can farm them. The 1-ups do come back when you die. If you die near one where one is, you can you can usually pick it up every time, so you don't lose any lives if you're at a checkpoint near a 1-up if you do it right. But yeah, to like collect it, scroll the screen back and forth and recollect it, yeah, that would be really nice. I would 100% do that kind of thing if it were possible. You actually can kind of farm 1-ups if you're at a checkpoint near a 1-up like I am right now. Like, in theory, I could, like, fight these enemies for points and then die and then fight them over and over again to raise my to raise my score to farm 1-ups. So you could technically do that. It would be very tedious, very risky, and only worth it to a small extent because your score does cap. Oh yeah, it would take a lifetime. It would take way longer than just practicing the game. So no advantage can be argued for it. It looks like I'm trying to do that. It looks like I'm trying to farm 1-ups off of the shark here because I can't get past this. I can't get past the end of this level for some reason. Ugh. I wanted to see if you could fight the poison gas thing. It appears you cannot. I've never tried to do that before, though, so... Sometimes science must be conducted. I just had a terrible thought. I was like, what if the rat kills me when it falls, if it falls on me? seems like the kind of thing they would love to do. I'm shocked they didn't think of it. Because I know that's the only reason it wasn't implemented. If they had thought to have the rat kill you, it 100% would have. Then you'd probably have to say, rats. That was so lucky. It's kind of one of those you had to be there type stories, but one of the jobs that I worked at, I mean, if you watched the stream for a while, you may have noticed that I don't really curse that often. One of the jobs that I worked at, though, I went into the stock room one day, and basically just saw a whole pile of work that had been left for me to do that was exclusively mine. And I was just, I just saw it and I go, oh, rats. And then from somewhere, unseen, my boss yelled at me, "Hey, watch that language." And it was amusing to me because that might be the only thing he ever said to me after hiring me. In the 2 years that I worked for him, I think that's the only time he ever talked to me after I was interviewed. Because there were sub-bosses between me and him. So that just stands out to me as an amusing memory because of that. Here we go. Had the same manager for the last 11 years, I would bet that we may have spoken a total of 3 or 4 hours over that time. Hey, Loyal, welcome in. The struggles are real. I'm struggling. The old clinger winger. Thank you, Jay. And yeah, I've learned that one, Loyal. I've unfortunately learned that it's all timing, and I'm just not good enough. This level is driving you insane? I promise you it's much worse inside of my skull. I've actually relaxed the blind policy on this stream. We maxed out the, on this level, I've relaxed the blind policy. I'm now open to hearing people give me, advice. Yeah. Not quite a million. No, you're good, Loyal. You're fine. I know you know what's up. No, I was doing so well, and now I'm throwing it all away. That started off as such a good run. those places where there's a lot of turns, like, really close together, should be opportunities to gain back some distance, but I don't do them well enough. Just like I don't do anything well enough. You know the level is an abomination when even Frownie asks for advice. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily mean I'm able to or willing to incorporate it, but I have loosened the policy for this one level. I figure being stuck for a couple weeks, there's not much I can do. There is a cheese method, yeah. But I still don't understand it myself. Yeah, people have told me that I can pause around the corners to cheese the stage, but that feels too much like cheating. I don't think that I would be satisfied with that kind of victory, so I can't bring myself to do that. Game and Fit says I have to get some sleep. Good night. Good night, Game and Fit. I wish you continued luck with your medical adventures. Thank you for being here. Have a great sleep, my friend, and hopefully we'll see you again real soon. I was once told to watch my language while working as a camp counselor because I said, well, this is a little screwed up, let me help. And I was sitting there looking at the absolute tangle of chords the camper was supposed to be weaving into a bead lizard that resembled more of a tumorous ball of yarn, thinking I already did watch my language. The word I used didn't start with F. Well, in my situation, just to be clear, I did interpret the watch your language that was directed at me in that story to be a joke. I'm in a rage over this game. I lagged in real life. Always walking back and forth from the computer. I miss a lot. I'm watching / listening to the stream and painting walls at the same time. No worries. No worries. I'm usually cooking when I'm cooking when I'm watching a stream, so I end up doing more listening than active watching. I'm either cooking or working on the VOD archive. That's what's usually going on for me when I'm watching a stream. If it's before my stream, I'm cooking. If it's after my stream, I'm working on VODs. No, there's still more. No, that's the furthest I've ever been. I hate this game. That's the furthest I've ever made it. Oh. It's a nightmare. It's a never-ending nightmare. Oh, I thought for sure after that one little wiggle going down the wall that we were headed to the end. How can there be so much more? Oh, somebody save me. Zinshan, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. You've come at an excellent time. Oh, Vanderteer, good to see you again. Thank you for coming along as well. What were you doing, Zinshan? Tell us about your stream. What were you up to and how did it go, my friend? More, Musashi? You've probably beaten that one by now, right? Oh, actually, Jade, that's one thing I would prefer you to hold off on. Please don't tell me how close I am to the end of the level. Because I'm worried. I'm worried that news may damage my motivation. General, like, yeah, thank you. Yeah, a general advice for taking the turns and, is all right on this stage, but yeah, don't tell me about my percentage completion because I don't want it to shatter my heart. Always a pleasure to be here. Thank you. How's the struggle? I was playing Ocarina of Time. Oh, nice. You beat Musashi the other day. Love the ending. GG. GG's and Sean. I made it to the last boss of that game in the summer of last year and still haven't picked it up to finish it. Hats off to you, my friend. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I wish I could say I enjoy that game, but Musashi just isn't for me. I do want to finish it. I hate that I'm at the last boss and I've left it incomplete. But it's hard to motivate myself because I just don't dig the game that much. The gameplay does not gel with me. The world of the game is fun. It's a good place to like hang out in, but yeah, I had too many problems. With it. Last boss was a toughie for sure. Had some issues at one point. Yeah, and I think I've got to do a big chunk of it too again because I don't think I have a save right at the last boss. I think there's a big chunk I'll have to redo when I pick it up again. That's kind of what's deep. That's kind of also demotivating me. What did everyone have for dinner, Loyal asks. I had almonds and a banana and a Tangelo and a glass of milk. I just had fruits and nuts and milk for dinner, Loyal. Very simple. The look on your face in the clip I just posted is great, Sir Rack of Lamb says. No. I don't believe you. I'm gonna look at myself and cry. So if you haven't been here, my friends, I've been playing Battletoads since the last week in December. I can make it up to this stage, and I'm just trash. I've never been able to beat this stage. I've been playing this. I've been doing this for weeks. This stage has been my PB. I just hit the furthest part I've ever seen of the stage for the first time a moment ago. But let's not be foolish enough to pretend like that can give us hope. This is awful. So Rack of Lamb says I had a tuna melt. Right on. I do assume that means that had tuna and cheese on it, which sounds terrifying to me. I like tuna, but I eat it plain. Sounds healthy, Loyal says. Spiffy McWiffle, welcome in. Great to have you here, Spiffy. I hope you are well. Velveeta shells and cheese. That's a bummer for sure. I'm currently doing a challenge run on Zelda, where if I get a game over, I have to go back to when I first grabbed the Master Sword. So basically a one life run of the adult section. Right on. I did a 3 heart playthrough of Ocarina of Time, and I didn't die until I got to the Shadow Temple. And then I died all the time. 100 times, 1,000,000 times. The Shadow Temple and the Spirit Temple just ruined me. I certainly wish you luck. It sounds like a pretty tough challenge. That's where I died when I last played too. Haven't played Ocarina of Time on the 64 since. I don't think so, Sir Rack of Lamb. I don't think I've ever been as far as I just was. I'm pretty sure I've only made it to that one part with the little wiggle on the downward section one time. And that's where I died the last time I made it there. I don't think I've ever been past it. I might be misremembering, but I'm pretty sure. I've only played the level, 10,000 times, so. It does get fuzzy after a while. Victory! Not victory! I have to fight this thing? I don't like the pause, but... I'm not ready for this. I wanted to celebrate. Oh my goodness. It electrocutes me when it touches me? Oh, how far back do I... Oh, I don't go back when I die. Okay. What? I don't know how to fight it. Oh, can I just trap it in the corner and cheese it? I don't know if that's even hurting it. Okay, it wasn't hurting it. Wow. No! Oh my goodness, this is awful. I'm not even sure when its attack is active. Victory! We did it! We get to see a new stage! Oh my goodness. I thought this day would never come. I've got to beat it. I've got to beat it because I'm never going to clear that stage again. Whatever this is, I've got to beat it. I'm never going to make it back here. I think this level is going to spin, it looks like. And I'm pretty sure that's an enemy there on my left. I like that the tower is purple. This is very nice. Thank you for the GGs. Thank you for the trophies and emotes. Oh my goodness. We have continues too. So if I game over, we have continues. Enjoy all the first impressions, folks. Yeah, this will be the first time you've seen me do anything new in a very long time. And also, just for clarity, let me reiterate, the lowering of the blind policy only applied to the previous stage. We are now back in strict blind mode. Don't give me any feedback. Don't spoil anything for me, please. I'm seeing new stuff now. I want to discover it and overcome it or fail on my own terms. Failure is almost 100% guaranteed. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Cows. Thank you, Zinchan. Maybe I do need to put a timer on that. Thank you, Loyal, for the stretch break. Thank you, J Money Club, for coming to the stream. Very happy to have you here. I hope you are well, my friend. That fight was, my goodness. I'm just scrolling back through the chat just a little bit. Oh, Zinjan says I have to head to bed. Oh, had steak, potatoes, and broccoli. Nice meal. Thank you for the raid, Zinchan. Always great to see you, my friend. I really appreciate you coming by and bringing your friends. Good luck with the Ocarina runs, and I hope you sleep well. We'll see you again. Thank you for believing in me. I can't say that I'm as confident. I'll take a moment to stretch. This is a weird song to stretch to. Thank you for the wheel. The Wheel of Scorchin, my friends, contains several spicy foods. You can use the command wheel in the chat to see a list of them if you'd like. I'm going to spin that and take a very generous sample of whatever it lands on in just a moment. We had a mild habanero sauce last time. This time we have fiery habanero sauce. All right, this is new. This is not the hottest thing on the wheel, but I think it's the hottest thing I've had yet. It's a brand new bottle too. I've got to open it up. Marie Sharp's brand, gold label. Fiery hot, it says. So I've never tried this one before. The worst part, whenever you get a new bottle of hot sauce, is you have to take off the no fun cap that they put in there. I was trying to aim that at my trash can, but I missed. I'll have to collect it later. I don't know where it went. Oh, I see it. What a satisfying pop. It's like opening a champagne bottle. Does this new development change your Battletoads plans for next week? Zergling asks. A little bit, it does. I probably won't do Battletoads every single night next week, but I probably won't completely not do it either. Alright, I'm actually a little scared of this one. Let's see how it goes. I got a wheat cracker here, and we'll just load it down very generously. This is a runny sauce, oh my goodness. That didn't seem very generous because I couldn't pile it up, but... I tried my best. You know what? It's not really that bad. I was scared of this sauce, but I don't think it's that much worse than the I don't think it's that much worse than the regular hot variety. I'm gonna do something that I wouldn't ever normally do, but I'm gonna give this another shake, and I'm actually gonna sample it a second time. I wonder if it'll come out thicker if I shake it up a little more, because that's actually very underwhelming. That's a little more thick. All right, oh my goodness, what am I doing to myself? Yeah, that's kind of a letdown. That really doesn't seem that hot. It's supposed to be worse than the one it replaced, but I don't know. Maybe it's because I have so much, maybe it's because I'm pumped up on so much adrenaline from beating that stage. My endorphins are flowing. I can't feel any pain right now. Well, I tried. I even double dipped, which I certainly would not normally do, and yeah, it's really I was expecting something a lot more powerful. Dripped a drop on my shirt, trying to make sure I get it off. I think we're okay. Alright, back to the game. So I saw it looked like the level was spinning. I'm not sure if it's going to auto-scroll up or not. I really hope it doesn't. We're going to take this very slow and very carefully. New content. Oh, that's, okay. I don't think I can fight that. Oh no, look at this. It's Mega Man blocks. I have to go fast. No! No, we can't go back down. It's a one-way trip. Alright, well, forget about that guy. I can't forget about that guy. It won't scroll until I defeat him. He's like a boss. He's tougher than a boss. I can't defeat him. Did I just get a... Did I earn a 1-up? I thought I only had 2 lives left, but then I had 2 lives left. Certainly not. Okay. Oh, the timing on this is terrible. Beat that gummy bear dude. He is a gummy bear. He's a gummy rhinoceros. Oh! I didn't have my guard up properly. Oh, spikes. Every platform is different. There's so many gimmicks to learn. No. Hey Greg, welcome in. I finally made it to a new level, Greg. I never thought it was ever gonna happen. Battletoads is harder than Cuphead. Great to have you here. Great to have you here. And you're in time for something new. Very exciting. The new thing is dreadfully terrible. Oh my goodness. Why? Alright, I wonder what that yellow thing is. A weapon. I'll probably instantly lose this. Oh no! No! Okay, that guy's super easy. Battletoads is one of the hardest games ever. Yeah, that's not wrong. I really thought I was gonna have a much easier time with this game. I did not think it was gonna be something that took me months to beat. You know, I'm kind of okay at some pretty tough games, and yet I was not prepared for Battletoads. No. Bogus. Okay, that's a spring. I do like that the last level's purple. It's very cool. No, I went the wrong way. No checkpoints. I thought you'd have an easier time with this one too after some of the tough games you completed. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna beat this right now though. I'm gonna have to do the Klinger Winger again. I don't know that I'll ever be able to do it again. It took weeks to do it the first time, and I don't feel like I learned anything, so we're probably not making it back here. I think I would be willing to do one more run tonight, now that we made some progress. But, you know, don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath to make it back here. You know you can't do it now. That is huge. That's just gonna make every failure sting more, though. Okay, what defeated me up here? One of these guys. No! I don't know if that one bounces. I don't know if that thing bounces high enough that I can stand under it or not. Yeah. No! I think this is my last continue. But we got one more. We got one more try. I wish I could have seen your reaction when you finally completed level 11. Well, I mean, it is on record, Greg. It has been recorded. I know it's not quite the same as catching it live, but His reaction when he realized he had to fight the orb too was even better. Yeah, I had to fight the orb and it was terrible. It took away so many lives. No, I thought it was another rhinoceros. Oh, I was prepared for the wrong thing. Camera doesn't like to scroll until after you, shoot me a recommendation on a game to play on Super Nintendo or Sega. Are you looking for are you looking for something you can beat? I'd recommend Quackshot on Sega, Conga says. Might be better off listening to that. I don't know that my recommendations are typically very useful, Loyal. If you're looking for something sort of like, I don't know, just asking for anything with no prompts is it's a pretty big question. Super Turrican is pretty fun if you like Contra-style games and you haven't played that. It might be worth giving a try. What's that? What's the green thing? Of course, it's... Oh, no. I bet this thing breathes poison gas. I mean, it's a green cloud. Like, that's the perfect kind of enemy to have poison gas breath, right? I could not let that thing ever get close to me. Multicolored spring, I don't trust it. It's Rhinoceros Kirby. Oh my goodness, how tall is this tower? No! There's a lot going on. I just want to take a moment here. Hey, Driftwood, welcome in. It is a new level. I actually cleared the Klingerwinger once. I've cleared it one time. I'll probably never do it again, so we have to enjoy this while we can. That doesn't look like poison gas. I don't trust it. Whoa. Oh no, I pushed it up too high. I can't deal with it anymore. No, it is poison gas! We hit a checkpoint. Stay away from me. You didn't want you to do it again, right? I wish I could think like that, but it was so hard to do the first time. How in the world will I ever do it again? It doesn't look like poison gas. I think that's a little cheap that they would do that to me. Oh. Oh no. I disagree. I don't remember what was up here. Oh, I have to fight it. I think I got lucky there. Should not be so hard. Don't play the Klinger Winger again. Just beat this game on this playthrough. We have another continue. Let's see if I remember the first part of the level. The spiky ball reminds me of Donkey Kong Country. It reminds me of the bees. I guess they are both rare games. No. It's kind of asking a lot there. You don't think I've been doing amazingly well so far? Virtually perfect play. The level is just quite rude. Agreed. I've seen enough to know its rudeness. At least. But you know, it's Battletoads. What level isn't rude, right? All in the spirit of positivity. No pressure, of course. Oh, believe me, there's pressure. There's unbearable astronomical pressure. I think I'm going to be 3 inches shorter when I stand up from spinal compression from all the pressure. I mean, at least this level does seem manageable. Like, this level does seem learnable. It seems like something I will be able to manage at some point. Four months from now, when I finally make it back here again. Five months from now, when I finally make it back here again. No! That wasn't good at all. It was like I wasn't even trying. I don't know if it's still alive or if I pushed it off, just pushed it off the screen. All right, I think it's dead. That either or that I stated is actually the same thing. I meant to say, I don't know if it's still alive and I just pushed it off the screen, or if it's dead. Red poison cloud? Red poison cloud. Ah! Two red poison clouds. No! That's the worst. That's the worst! Ah, I was doing so well. Ah. Battletoads. I'm so mad at you, Battletoads. Oh, crud indeed, Greg. Thank you for the good job, Sir Rack of Lamb. GG for today. Good stuff. Thank you, Jay. I am going to play one more round. I expect I won't get past the Klinger Winger again, but I am gonna make one more run. I hope you enjoyed level 12, because according to Frownie, we'll never see it again. I don't think I'm wrong, Zergling. I think that's probably the most I'll ever see of the game. I think I'll take a very short BRB, my friends. I'm gonna refill my coffee, stretch my legs, and yeah, we'll do one more Battletoads. So thank you for being here to celebrate the first, perhaps only level 11 victory. You know, I'm gonna make another run at it as soon as I get back. It'll just be a couple moments. I'll see you shortly.